Hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's Let's Talk Autism Live. Let me see if I can do something real quick, you guys. Um, and if you are on the main page, please feel free to share. Let me see. Nope, it won't let me do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's okay. Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. All right. So let me share. Um, For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nita. I am one of the admins of this wonderful establishment that we call Autism and Us. And what we do every Sunday evening, 4 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern is our Let's Talk Autism open discussion sessions. Everyone is welcome. It's all about parents and caregivers, helping parents and caregivers.
Yep. And I'm Linda. I'm the other admin here. Hello, everyone. How is everyone today?
Oops. Okay.
Hey, Jessica.
Um, share.
Hey, Jessica. And hey, Kelly. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kate. Hey, Beverly. Hey, Steve. Hey, Norma. Hey, Alex.
Okay, I just left it. No, that's not good. Okay. Hey, everybody. Hey, Annie, Alex, Norma. How are you, Norma? 1 second, you guys.
Hey, Kelly. Apple cider soda is so good. What company makes that, Kate? Hey, Annie. You got another puppy? I thought you had a new puppy already. Kate?
Sorry about that, you guys. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Kate. Kelly. Hey, Annie. You have water, Alex? I have my usual coffee, of course. Hey, Beverly. So, if you're very new to our Let's Talk Autism sessions, how this works is you can throw a question out there and we'll do our best to help you with a suggestion. If you are a parent that can help out in the chat, feel free to chime in. We try to get to the questions as they come and read them. It's always helpful for other parents to chime in if you've had experience with it or you know anything about what another parent is asking. Feel free. You about to brew some coffee? Coffee. Coffee, Michelle. Hey, Jill. Hey, Marcia. Let's see. Did you open a watch party?
Yeah.
Or the Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Mhm. All right. So what's going on? Oh, it did look awesome, didn't it? Didn't it? They were out picnicking and having a great time. I thought, did you guys see that pizza? Those two pizzas she posted. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the weather. It was. I was like, oh, I couldn't get over myself. Like the sun and like seeing the blue sky and being outside. We
Oh
walked
yeah,
by the water. We walked. We went to the park. We had a picnic. We hiked a little, tiny bit, but it was like we finally have fresh air. I mean, it's probably not fresh to everybody else, but it's fresh to us. And
yeah, it's a different.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then
you
the
know,
pizza. Uh,
actually, actually got y'all aftermath too
that's what
here,
I was
and
gonna say. It goes really far. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, because
yeah,
we've gotten some from we get some from Oregon. But yeah, it'll go really far. Yeah,
yeah. I was
it's
surprised when
amazing.
they said, "Look at the downtown sky we're getting from the wildfire fires in California." I was like, "What?"
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, that's what they say sunsets are. Sunsets are pollution and impurities in the
Yeah.
air. So we were having some really good sunsets that we were. And that's not a good thing. I'd rather have the no sunsets and have clear air. And the pizza, I
Hey,
made the pizza for
Lorienda,
Emily, and
you said,
she ate it. She ate it good. So hopefully I'll be able to do that instead of her getting takeout.
"Oh, yeah, that looks so delicious."
It came out pretty good. That was the I was making some Weight Watchers ones, which are good too. But I
Mhm.
had to be specific about Emily. You know, you get like one try. So I went and found a really good pizza dough recipe, and it came out really good.
Lorienda. Marcia says, "I've been through a lot with my son. I'm so hurt right now." What's wrong? What's going on, Marcia?
Hey, Lorianda.
Norma says, "I'm taking care of my mommy. I wish I had time to be live." Oh, and my granddaughter is, excuse me, you guys.
Michelle says, I'm sending Jaden to the school. Hold on. I'm sending Jaden to the school building. Mama is not made for this homeschool craziness. Oh, you guys have an option? And you were just opting to keep him home? Oh, Michelle said that. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was nice being out. It was a nice little picnic. And the wildfires here are better. I think down south there, Southern California is still having some really bad ones. Oh, and eastward too. Uh, um, is
Sorry about
everyone is everyone keeping their children home for an extra 2 weeks once school starts? I'm going to. My grandson gave me a huge scare last week. He had symptoms for COVID-19. His test came back negative, and so did mine. We are in quarantine until September 29th.
school has already started. What do you mean? Extra 2 weeks? What do you mean?
Yeah, I think 2 weeks is quarantine, but I don't understand. Like, let me see. Oh, that's good. Your guys' both your tests came back negative, though.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Wonderful news. Are they starting back late, Jill? Or do you just mean face to face when they start face to face?
Oh, Lorianda, the smoke is it's really we can see blue sky again, so it's good. Thank you. It was to the point we were just seeing on our weather, we were seeing smoky or uh, poor health, poor air quality, and now I think we're having like regular forecast.
And Kelly says, "So my daughter hit her forehead on a window pane and actually broke it." Oh, any suggestions? She was upset because she couldn't go outside at the time. She is okay and did not get hurt, but I don't know how to handle this one. It scared me so bad. Has anyone been through something like this?
That's hard because you can't, in that moment that you don't even know those moments are coming, it's hard to control their behavior uh, or their reaction. The biggest thing is just to keep a dangerous situation away, but how can you keep that situation away? That's a hard one. And it's not so much about like calming her down. It's probably more about dealing with situations when she's not able to get her way, to be able to control the emotions. I'm glad she's okay though.
Yeah, I'm glad she's okay too. Jill says once it's set to open in my county, oh, September 28th. So y'all set to open face to face because a lot of us I know around the country either have the face to face or online option. We've chosen. We've already started right after Labor Day, but right now we're doing a virtual until you know the next. We have to we have to make a choice every term or report card marking, I should say.
And then Catherine says to the little girl who broke the window pane, I would suggest positive redirection, offering one to two choices of other available activities. Definitely. Again, it's just hard to catch that reactive moment when it happened because it's like a meltdown can come on and it can start and you can figure out ways to bring it back down. You can offer other things, but in the moment when she wasn't able to access it is the point when it needs to be caught. And that's the hard thing. So it's almost about her controlling her emotions or teaching her how to cope with her emotions when she's not able to have something.
Okay, and Jill said,
Oh, yeah.
okay, so you are doing the virtual right now. Well, we have to make a choice. They're giving us an option every report card marking around that time when they get the report cards, whether we want to bring them in face to face. But because of my son, he has very bad allergies, and this is that time of the year is getting cold that it gets real sick. So I'm choosing it at least until, next year to send them back to the classroom just to, as an added precaution. Now that I've gotten some things straightened with the
All right.
school.
Right. Could you tell me some options, excuse me, for meltdown with kids with autism, ADHD?
How old is
Uh,
he or she?
yeah, that's a good starting point. And
Mhm.
counting,
Yeah.
counting to 10 or counting down, uh, deep breaths. Uh, Counting and deep breaths are good because you can do it at a pace that you want them to come down to. So you
Mhm.
want them to breathe slow. That's good, slowing everything down. And the same thing with counting. Those two things are big, I think.
Yeah,
There's
counting.
also go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
There's also the other one where you do like compression like this, whether it's on their hands or their forearms. And if you do that, squeezing and counting or talking softly at the same time, sometimes that'll help as well.
Yeah, counting has worked for us for the most part. For the most part. Um, maybe a couple times it just didn't, but
Hmm.
it's always worth a try. to,
Yeah.
try it.
And they'll start to see that that's kind of like protocol. When they get like that, this is how they react. They'll
Yeah.
start to get used to that. Emily would tell herself, deep breaths, deep breaths. She knew what we did when she got to that level.
Mhm.
Yeah, Leah or Leah, hopefully it's Leah that I'm saying it correctly. Deep breathing works for us is what she says as well. And I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Oh, okay, got it. You too, Alex. Good night.
Good night. Hi, Eric. Our son, who is 4, live outside and escape all the time. We make time for him to be outside. That helps with his constant desire to be outside. Helps with less breakdowns. Okay. Yeah, always good to do something they enjoy. If he likes the outdoors. Hey, Miss
That.
Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. That was a good one. Was he referring to back to Jill and her daughter?
Yeah, I'm assuming, you know.
Yeah, that could be a thing. Is that you can set out a visual schedule for her and let her know where in the scheme of things that outside is available, even if it's limited. But if you put it on there, the schedule, and she gets used to the schedule, that the visual matches what's going on and what happens, that might help her plan for it. Might help her plan for it. Also, there was one for you, Nita.
Oh,
I think it's methylphenidate. Is that what he
what
used
is
to
it?
be on? Methylphenidate.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
Michelle has a question regarding that.
Okay. I wonder if anyone else child started having body tics. I think that is what they are called. You know what, Michelle? Now my son, he used to, while he was on it, because we recently took him off for other reasons, but he would make those ticks while he was on there. And when we took, shut up, Linda. When we when we when we took him off, now that you mention it, so that could be one of the side effects. Um, the ticking, because he would do it, but he would do it with his shoulders. And I would wonder, you okay? But yeah, that could be something you may want to bring that up to your doctor. But as you guys know, I had to take him off of the methylphenidate because it was a stimulant and it was making him have those erections that we did not want to have.
Did
So,
it get better since the change?
oh yeah,
The
but
medication?
the thing now that we having issues with is he's going back to that waking up pattern.
Oh.
So it was working. Then so now it's either the clonidine or the cofacine. We don't know. We have to go get him evaluated because he's not resting again. So we're back at this again, all over again.
Which one does he take at bed? Both?
So we tried both. We tried both ways. We tried taking the one with the clonidine at night. So take one gafficin and 2 clonidines at night.
Mm-hmm.
Then switched it up, 2 clonidines at night and the one in the morning, 3 milligrams in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it.
But but still, his sleep is still, no matter
Yeah.
which way you do it,
Mm-hmm.
it's still off.
Yeah. I wonder. Emily takes trazodone, and she doesn't take gofacine at bedtime, but she takes trazodone at night just because she doesn't need the gofacine at night. She could take it in the late afternoon though. But I wonder if that might be a thing he might consider. His neurologist is a he, right? It's a man,
Yeah.
right?
So what we
Yeah.
have to do now, because uh, we have to see the psychiatrist now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he'll instead of doing a neurology thing, he'll probably see her still once a year, but now so
Okay.
they'll be more the psychiatrist will be more responsible in trying to, level
Figure
him
that
up.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who does Emily's. Emily, she didn't go to the neurologist ever, but she had the psychiatrist do hers as
Okay. Yeah.
well.
So he'll
Mhm.
he'll start. Oh, they're supposed to call me this week for an appointment.
Oh, okay, good. Hopefully he gets. And then I was reading an article, and it was talking about it was talking about special needs kids, but it really goes across the board for everybody. And I've seen it more often other places. But it was talking about the lack of school schedule, the lack of the what is it, like a productive schedule as far as like going to school, coming home, having home time. But all of that being across the board the same is making sleep habits really poor.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is
Um,
after we stopped it, it's a whole body tick. Like he is trying to shake out a thought. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my son, he just had the shoulder thing going on. Jill says my grandson also has allergies that triggers his asthma. You're exactly right about it being that time of the year for allergies to kick in. I'm trying to keep my little side away from any and all. Yeah, yeah. I want to avoid that.
oh, and I'm sorry, Kelly. I said Jill, but it's Kelly with the daughter. Uh,
Okay.
so I think this one is referring to her for Rashida. From Rashida, it says maybe putting together a calming toolbox of items they enjoy. Example: sensory toys, weighted pillow, bubbles, etc. Yeah, I think that's a good thing too. And of course, the thing is, when it happens, to remove them from a dangerous situation or a dangerous place of having a meltdown, for sure. But of course, you can't catch that first instant reaction. What I know with Emily is sometimes we won't give her an answer that we know is going to trigger it until we're in a more comfortable situation to be able to handle a reaction. So maybe telling her, as maybe leading her away from a dangerous situation, dangerous place, or whatever, to have a meltdown, and then tell her that it's not attainable at that moment.
Mhm.
Oh, thank you, Lorianda. I just found them. I was looking through some stuff just by chance and forgot about them.
Oh yeah, those are.
Thank you. Oh, it's stuck out too.
What are some good things for high function autism? Something. What do they like? What are some of the things they like? Um, my son is not high function, so anyone have any ideas? But it probably I would think it would be something there that
And
would be just.
how old is he?
Mhm.
And Michelle would probably have some information. Um, hey, Jenna.
Hey Juliet. Hi, my 19-year-old nonverbal autistic son had his 5-tablet seizure medication every night at bedtime at 8 p.m. He was doing okay. All right, awesome. Glad he's okay. Music puzzles. Oh, Kate is giving some ideas. Weighted blankets, journaling, coloring, etc. Michelle says, what's his age?
Yes, Catherine. I'll post up about that this week, hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday. I'm hoping it can be Wednesday. Yeah, I'm hoping it could be Wednesday. I don't know. I know you finished the reading. I'm not sure about Charles, and then Michelle and Veronica and Nita. um, um, so I will let everybody know about that. And yeah.
Oh, he's 7. So interest for a 7-year-old. Kate put up some interesting things. The music, the puzzles, weighted blankets, journaling, coloring. He likes to write. Hey, Mr. Charles, and I seen your
Hey,
message
Charles.
for October, Mr. Charles. So yes, that's absolutely fine. Whatever day you want, it's all up to you. So Mr. Charles is going to do a focus live for us next month um, on romance, finding romance. So we look forward to that, and I'm going to get
What day?
him on schedule. Huh?
When is that? Oh,
Romance.
you don't have a schedule yet.
No, 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 no.
Oh,
I
okay.
just seen this message today, so
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna post it up for October. I think he said October 15th or 16th.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think is Michelle's son 7? Hey, Danielle. Hey, Danielle, and
Danielle, you never sent me your Cash App name. Make sure you do that so I can send you your winnings.
hey, Angela, and let me see, what was the who was I looking?
Mr. Charles said when I was 6, my
Rosanna.
parents gave me a book entitled Mathematics. Of course, of course. Which I devoured. I know you did, Mr. Charles. That was one of his interests, and he was high, he is high functioning, Angela. So that was one of Mr. Charles, the number man.
So it depends on, like, what kind of things he's interested. Is he interested in, like, say, like building things, or in art, or drawing? So I guess it depends on where those areas are, and then I know that they can be really, really focused in those areas. And so, like, say if he likes to build things like that, maybe models and things like that.
If you inbox me, it probably went to one of the folders. Did you inbox me? I'll check the folders because it get caught in the other one. I'll check. Let's see. I don't know.
Counting by 76.
Let's see. Um,
Oh, I was gonna say, hey, Rosanna.
no,
Rosanna said, hi, ladies, haven't seen you in a while.
I don't see it, Danielle, but inbox me and I'll get it. I'll get it.
Let me make
Which
sure I don't have it. Yeah, it's not on mine either.
Okay.
Michelle. Lorianda says Brandon's seizure medications make him tick.
Oh wow. Yep, Kate. I haven't forgotten about you either. So we're gonna get you on the schedule too for this month. So we can work on that for next week.
Oh, it was after he stopped taking the medication. It's a whole body tick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, DeAndre had it during. So yeah, that probably could have been a withdrawal. Yeah, maybe after effect. Yeah, sure. If you want, if you'd like to post your Cash App name, you sure can. And I can
The worst thing is somebody's gonna put some money
send you
into her
something.
cash app.
Yeah, I will. I will send it to you once I get that. I gotta log on here. I got so many things going on with the phone here. RS. Okay.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that.
Six.
Leah says pull from strengths to find appropriate activities. Yeah, and that's what I was bringing out. If you find out his interests, the type of things he likes to do, offer things in that area. So if he likes art, give him different means of doing art, whether it's painting or drawing or coloring or clay or things like that, things in that area.
Mr. Charles said when I was 10, my parents bought me a chess set. They also bought me my first chemistry set at that age. Okay. The chemist. If people you guys got jokes. But I may do a giveaway today. We probably can do maybe a $10, $15 Cash App giveaway afterwards. So I'm getting ready to send yours right now. I owe you 25. So I'm going to send it. Oh, wait a minute. Here come my granddaughter. I gotta mute myself. 1 second.
Right, Michelle? I think everybody will be putting their cash app on here.
Let me know if you received it, Danielle. Just sent it.
What are some good medications for high functioning autism? But we tried everything. I'm not sure that it's medication to say that the child is autism level 1, 2, or 3. It's to control the symptoms and what symptoms that your child may be having. I don't think the level is gonna make too much of I don't think it plays a part. Yeah, I don't think it plays a part.
And then that's something like we always try to say. That's something you need to work out with the doctor. We can tell you how medication affects our children, but you have to remember it may work well for us and it may not work well for your situation. So that's always something to refer to a medical professional.
Exactly. And then to the medications, I think there's 2 medications approved for autism, but I don't think that there's one medication that's specifically for autism and autism only. So the level, I don't think is playing a part. It's the symptoms you're trying to control. Cash App is, it's like it's an app where you can send money back and forth through there. And so you make an account and somebody else makes an account and the money goes through instantly. It's
Hey,
if you know what
John.
PayPal is,
Oh,
it's like PayPal.
mhm.
Hello, Sean.
Hey,
Lori,
Jan. Back writing.
thank
Okay.
you. Emily, I bought some clay, and then I seen somebody put clay on the page, and Emily likes it. She was making these little clay things. She was getting frustrated because the little sprinkles wouldn't stay on her donut that she made out of the clay, but it was neat. So she made a donut, and we made snails today.
Oh, awesome. Okay, Lori, and rest well. My sister, rest well.
Good night, Lori,
I-
and tell Brandy we said good night too.
yes. Good night.
Plain. Yeah, it's like
Hold on
PayPal.
one second, my granddaughter again.
Good night. Good night. Good night. It's good night. How I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yes, Mr. Charles in German. Lorianne, I'm not sure if you're still here or if you've seen that Juliet responded. I think that was to you for location. Uh,
Once, oh,
go ahead. Go
once
ahead. Go ahead.
every Sunday, same time, same 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Leah says, my daughter is autistic. We use zispro- zisprazidone and temazepam with trazodone at night. Any Okay, she says any use of those. So I guess she's asking, does anyone else's children use any of those medications?
What is it? Terrazanone and what?
It's trazodone, temazepam, and zisprazidone.
Oh,
Uh, my daughter uses trazodone to sleep at night.
yeah, we started on that and we still have like the our little backup bottle, but I want to wait till I speak with the psychiatrist since we just, did the switcheroo. So, yeah.
And
I am
temazepam is pretty strong to be with trazodone. Does that work well? There's not any problems there, huh, with sleep with those two medications?
Juliet says I am legal guardian with my son. He will be 20 years old on December 3rd. I am responsible to take care of my son. Yeah, okay.
That's the thing that I need to start looking into is guardianship.
Hmm. Yeah, I
I
was just
think,
talking about that too.
yeah, I
Get,
think they say start
getting
when
all
they're
that,
about 16.
getting all these kids together.
Right? I
All
know,
done.
yeah.
Sign
Hmm.
that paper.
Yeah, because I think you can put everybody that you want
Yeah.
on there. Everybody, yeah. So same thing. I have to get my kids ready as well.
Rob has me on melatonin and or Benadryl children. That helps you sleep. Sleep, Kate.
That makes sense. She says Rob has guardianship over her. She's 28. Kate, you guys are married? Uh, okay, my son has a hard time sleeping at night. He's 13. That was about. It seemed like there were certain years that it got worse, and puberty was one of them for Emily. It seemed like the sleep was like she was a big time. Like before, she would stay up, and it seemed like she would fall asleep like early morning hours, so like maybe 4 or 5. Uh, she just has constant waking hours when she hit puberty. It seemed like it does work well. Yes, I had to get guardianship at 18. That was in Georgia. Yeah, I think I have to have it by the time she's 18 for sure, but I think they said that it's a process. So start looking into it by the time they're 16, start looking into it. So, and she'll be 16 in January. Um,
10 milligrams, three tablespoons. Okay. Oh, of the children's. Okay. Engaged to be married. All right. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's going to be a married woman.
oh, okay.
Melatonin. Now, see, we've tried melatonin. Just
That's
does
true.
not work. It goes.
Mm-mm.
He looks like, oh, what hit me?
Yeah, Emily too.
Shamay.
Yeah, that's
Shamay.
who I read. She's the one who was
Oh,
talking
okay.
about the sleep. Yeah.
Hi and
Um,
welcome.
yeah, all those hormones.
All right.
Yep. Because they even say changing hormones in middle age, people will mess with your sleep. So, of course, yeah, we know that it all does something right. NyQuil Z's. I think NyQuil Z's is, and it's hard too because I notice with a lot of kids on the spectrum, a lot of kids in the spectrum in this group, parents have stated that Benadryl tends to wake their child up or causes them to be more hyper than sleepy. Um, so it's difficult to say something like NyQuil Z's could that something like that would actually work.
Excuse me, you guys. Excuse me. Someone's a little restless over here. Give me a minute.
hmm And yeah, that's I wasn't sure if that was if I was right. I didn't want to say it first. So NyQuil Z's is actually the same thing as Benadryl. It's the same chemical. So if you've tried Benadryl, NyQuil Z probably is going to have the same effect. It's different packaging, same chemical. Um, Melatonin only works for a couple days. Then after a few hours in, hours out. Yes, because it's something that's naturally made, produced by your body. So when you're lacking on it, what do? You lack it on a vitamin, you take a vitamin supplement. So you take melatonin when you're lacking it, and it may work, it may not. Depends on if that's the problem, if that's the issue. But melatonin is meant to make you fall asleep, not to keep you asleep. Hey, Julie. Thanks, Julie. It works for me for a bit, then stops. My son Trey has had autism since birth. He is 21 years old. 21. So you must have guardianship as well. What level is he? I know the levels only came after a certain point, but is he higher functioning? Is he level, which would mean he's level 1? Okay, Julie. Danielle says, I apologize, I'm popping in and out because my son is waiting on his Target pickup order. His air fryer stopped working. I keep checking the status on the order as he is pacing and can't go to bed. Oh, yeah, that tends to be like our almost our most important cooking device in our house now for Emily. Okay, Julie. Leah says, thanks for doing this. This is my first time seeing this. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm here, you guys. Just give me a second. Thank you for joining us.
Mm-hmm. Air fryer, lifesaver. Yes, for sure. We need to have another one in backup just in case. Yeah, they're really nice. They're yeah, it's quicker than the oven. It cooks better than the oven, I think. To me, I think, and it so you get like a, I don't want to say a fried taste because you don't get the oil taste, which is good, but it has a crisp taste to it. My grandson is a level 3. How does guardianship work once they turn 18? I've had custody of my grandson since he was 12 days old. And I'm sorry, Jill, I don't remember how old you said, if you said how old he is. Unless he is, oh, AB, I'm sorry. Jumping back to Angela, I do ABA therapy and horseback riding. Nice. I was looking for Jill's son's age, or grandson. So guardianship is, it's hard for me to explain because I haven't gone through it yet, but it's something that you need when he turns 18 to be able to talk with his doctors, to be able to get his medical reports, to be able to get his medications, to be able to deal with his finances, things like that, to be able to speak for him legally to a point, especially if he's level 3. He will need that. So he's 6. Yeah, he will need that. Not anytime soon, but your guardianship is different than our guardianship because you're grandma. Our guardianship goes, we need it. It's vital for us when our children turn adults, if they're still going to be under us needing to care for them. As far as you and guardianship, I don't know if anybody else knows that. Is there any other grandparents or anybody else who's dealt with guardianship on that level? Because that is also something that you need. But
yeah, we need to
but it's
get someone to talk about, do a focus live
on guardianship. Yes,
yeah.
that would be a good one. You know, Lorienda might have information on that.
Yeah.
Yes, and Norma also.
Yeah, is Norma still here?
I don't know. Norma, if you're here, let us know. Yeah, Norma, because I remember Norma was talking about this before. Yeah, so yes, to be able to talk, to get medications, talk to doctors, legal stuff. But as I said too, it is different. I mean, even down to the cost and the preparation and what you need when they're a minor, it's different. It's way different. And then too, because you're grandma, so there's different things in play, like who's turning over the guardianship and things like that. Whereas we're just mom and dad, or mom or dad, getting guardianship when they turn 18. Bye, Juliet. You might need to do a legal adoption, then it would be the same as parent. And that is something, if that's the route you're going. But there is things that you can do less than adoption and get most of the same rights. Hey, Monique, how are you? And how's Justice?
Hey, Monique.
Oh, right here. Juliet says, my son has clonidine, 0.1 milligram, 1 tablet, 3 times a day. Fluoxetine, 50 milligram tablets every morning, and he had his hyperactivity and anxiety. He needs them to calm down 3 times a day. Okay, so clonidine 3 times a day. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't think you could take it that much.
Yeah. Oh. Mm.
And let me put the and I will add it. I'm gonna put the invite.
Charles says that they also have an air fryer and it comes in handy. It does.
Yeah, I have an air fryer. I like it. My daughter bought it when she was home.
Oh,
She's
did she?
around here. She loves to try different things.
Oh, does she?
Mm-hmm. Ari.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I would need to go through the courts for guardianship. I live in one county and the custody hearing was in another county. If I adopt him, he won't be able to get his benefits that he does. Okay, so now, let me finish reading this first. If I adopt him, he won't be able to get the benefits that he does now because I make too much money. The court said he is a family of one. That's how he's able to get his benefits. Totally understand that. And so you already went to court for custody. That's what I think you said, right?
Yeah.
If you already went to court for custody, you should already have some sort of standing there. And if you did go to court for custody, find out what those papers that you have that allow you to have him, what rights it comes with. Because you might have guardianship already. Because there's been
I'm taking Jake.
You can have less steps done and have guardianship as long as everybody's on board, though. Like say mom and dad, and then okay, we agree that grandma's going to have the kid or the child. How's Emily and
Hey,
DeAndre?
Kate. I
Hi.
had to, I had to mute you for a minute because Linda was talking.
Hey, Kate. Oh, you do have two now, huh?
Yeah, we went crazy. We went to an adoption event yesterday at PetSmart and brought home a new puppy.
Aw.
We like, hey,
Hey, Monique.
Chara.
DeAndre is doing great. Thank you. Hope Justice is doing great.
Anita,
Yes.
Linda, and Kate.
Hey.
Hey,
And yes, through the courts, but it is different than adoption. Adoption is also like if the parents aren't willing to do that, sometimes it's not an option. If they are, it will take away some of their things that they do qualify for because it'll become like as if it's your own child.
So how's everybody doing?
Doing
I'm doing
okay,
good, Charles.
Mr. Charles.
Good. I had to get
How
new
are you?
glasses. I broke my glasses on Friday, so I'm hanging in there.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Yep.
I went and got me some new glasses, finally.
I need to do that. Oh my goodness, seriously. So you didn't wear glasses before? It's for reading, Nita? Or is
No,
it for
I'm
fun?
nearsighted. I'm
Are you
nearsighted.
serious?
So, like when I'm driving in the morning,
I'm
the
farsighted.
signs are just, if I'm looking at something, they're just really, really blurry. And I had glasses a couple years ago, but being hard headed, I just never. And I put my glasses somewhere. So now I had to get some more now, especially now too with the job I'm doing. I need my glasses.
I like these. Like
Mhm.
tie dye. It's like blue, pink, and purple all
Oh,
together.
nice.
Oh, those are pretty.
Is my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Love
My
it.
late sister used to do tie. Yeah, I had a tie-dye T-shirt that she made that's long since worn out, and I threw it away finally because it's worn out. But unfortunately, I lost her 21 years ago to cancer. But or 20,
Aw.
20,
Sorry.
23 years ago to cancer. Now, yeah, I'm losing track of time, but before that, I used to think tie-dye was like if two people keeled over at the same moment.
Yeah.
Oh, tie dye.
Mr. Charles.
At the exact same moment, though.
Yeah.
Emily just made a tie dye shirt with her ABA tech. She liked it too.
Okay.
I went and bought Emily a shirt the day before, a nice V-neck T-shirt to tie dye. And so the next day I told her, I said, "Oh, Emily, go get your shirt. You're going to tie dye it." She came back down with it. She tie dyed it, everything. Then the tech took it to her house to wash it, rinse it, and she would bring it back, right? I went into her room the next morning and I seen the shirt that I bought her. White, brand new, everything still sitting on her dresser. I said, "Well, where'd she get that white shirt from?"
Right.
She had went into Steve's drawer and got one of his white shirts. And that's what she turned into a tie-dye shirt. I said,
That's
"Oh,
like
well."
it's my shirt.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm not about to do that to mine. Well, so I didn't realize what shirt it was until it came. I thought, "Oh yeah, it's Steve's shirt." It's like,
Oh.
He
It looks like
came
you
into
lost
this
Kate for a
world
moment.
neonatal
Yeah, we got her
abstinence,
back.
and CPS immediately stepped in. I don't know the father. No paternity tests have been done, and his mother is in and out of the picture. Oh, not 100% sure. She would just waive all rights. She can only have supervised visits. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a case too where you want guardianship for sure, which you probably have, if the court said that you have custody of him. But as far as the adoption, you may not be able to get all those, and then too, you miss out on some things that he could benefit from. So it's kind of like, yeah. And then too, sometimes when you push for adoption, sometimes the parents will react, "I want my child back," because adoption is so permanent. So sometimes it's best to leave, things the way they are. But
Yeah.
not to say every situation is different, but you also, take that into consideration. Check into medical guardianship. Yeah, she must already have guardianship too, because she has benefits for him. And I have a situation similar to this that I'm familiar with work, but
It's okay.
yeah, it came with guardianship.
Yeah,
You can either
basically
call
would
a
be in
family
court.
lawyer, and the family lawyer will let you know with the paperwork that you have.
Yeah, with
Yeah, of course.
medical guardianship too, I think that would fall under limited guardianship. I remember I had to do limited guardianship when I thought I was going into the service, but yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you guys say? It cut out. I don't have internet right now, so we're on a limited hotspot.
There's a thing that I had
That's
to
why you're going in and out. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
That's what I had to do with Emily, is I had to fill out they wanted me to bring verification that she needed me to make her decisions for her when she turned 13, for me to be able to see her medical list of medications and things like that. For some reason, it popped back open. Like, I have all that now without having presented that information.
Sorry, it kept cutting out. I don't know what happened, so it exited me out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the CPS doctor will definitely know.
Okay, everybody, we are going to do a giveaway. So Linda is going to take the floor.
Okay, so
and this will be for, let me see, I have to check so we can do we can either do one $25 giveaway or two $10 cash out giveaways. I'll leave it up to Linda how she wants to do it.
Okay, we can I can break that down to 2 questions, what I sent you.
Okay.
And we can do two $10 ones then.
So you must have a cash app. You must have a cash app. This is the only way I'll be able to send the prize to you. So you must have a cash app to win. Everyone is welcome to join in. So except for Linda and I. And RS, if he's still there.
Yeah, he's somewhere around here. He probably heard that. Okay, he's watching a Laker game, but I'm sure he still probably heard it. So the Jill, yeah, you probably do have it because you're able to speak for medication and everything else. So that would make sense. Just check in on it. Ask the family lawyer to look over your paperwork, and they'll be able to let you know. Or you can just tell them your situation. They'll be able to let you know. Okay, so I said when we ask a trivia question for the cash out prize, the information will always be in the live, or to be something that we're commonly making known. So it is something that I said today. So what new activity did I buy for Emily that she took part in today?
Tie-dye.
And this will be for the first $10 cash app prize. First one to answer that wins it.
Just the activity, not the specific of it. If anybody can remember.
And I know I can't, but.
And I said it right out of the blue too, but I remembered that I had to put the information in here, so I said it. If anybody can remember.
I remember you're saying something, but I can't remember what it was.
And then if nobody gets this, then I will put out the first part of it. No, not tie-dye. Tie-dye was ABA.
Oh.
And it was on our page as well. Somebody put it on our page, I think Friday night. They ended up getting theirs, and we got ours Saturday.
I don't remember. I just know you said tie-dye and pizza making.
Yes, Jenna gets the first one.
All
Making things out of clay.
right.
Yep. Congratulations, Jenna.
Yep.
Jenna wins
Yep.
the first $10 prize. So Jenna, you could put your Cash App and I'll send it right now.
Yep,
For the
we're
first
making things out of clay. Okay, now the second question for the second $10 is, what did we make out of clay today?
Good question.
You're
Make
welcome,
sure you
Jenna.
give me
Thank
your
you.
Cash App name, Jenna, so I can send it right now.
Anybody remember what we made?
Do 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 do.
No, that
do, do,
no,
do.
but if somebody else doesn't get the answer, Donut will go, because I did say Donut, it just wasn't what she made today. And she put her name right here, Nita.
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, not bowls. No. That's neat though. Linda, it's clay or pizza? It was clay, Kate, and I made the pizza. Well, she did help with hers, so yeah. But that wasn't the thing that I mentioned. That was on the page.
With the chateau.
And let me know if you received it, Jenna. Let me know if you received it.
Okay, so we'll see if I'll give like another minute for the answer. If not, Michelle's the winner.
I remember when I was a little boy, I had these toy bricks. They were gothic, or they weren't toy bricks. They're blocks, building blocks. That's what it is, building blocks. And I was playing. My dad had me building chateaus with them. I think I must have been the only kid in the neighborhood who knew what a chateau was.
Were they the Lincoln Logs ones? Like they look like
No,
wood
we
logs?
got those too, but these were building blocks. And they were gothic type building blocks.
Oh,
So,
okay.
they lent themselves to that sort of thing, the building of things with medieval architecture.
Neat.
All right. Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so the answer was we made snails today. We made little snails like Gary on SpongeBob. So, but when I said that, I said Emily also got upset because the sprinkles wouldn't stick to her donut. So she did make a donut, but that wasn't, that was like last night or something.
So who got it?
Michelle. So she started,
Okay.
yeah, so she started in on her clay today, but when we opened it, she did that right there.
Okay,
So
Michelle.
donut counts, I did say it.
Your Cash App, Michelle. Yay.
Congratulations, Michelle. Yes.
Congratulations. Yeah, it's close enough for government work.
So Jill, let me know how that turns out. I'm interested to know how that all is situated.
You know what you do if you're driving on the road and you got a bratty kid in the car and you're about to pass a Dunkin' Donuts and the kid is screaming, "I want a donut! I want a donut!" You know what you do? Well, you ask the kid, "Would you like a Hertz donut?" And the kid will say, "Yeah, I want a Hertz donut. I want a Hertz donut." And you smack him and you say, "Hertz donut."
Did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? Hertz donut. You got to tell her.
Okay, wait, I was sending this to Michelle. Let me know if it comes to you,
I
Michelle.
was saying, what do you do if you're driving on the road, you got a bratty kid in the car, and you're about to pass a Dunkin' Donuts, and the kid starts screaming, "I want a donut! I want a donut!" And so you ask the kid, "Would you like a Hertz donut?" And the kid, "Yeah, I want a Hertz donut. I want a Hertz donut." So then you smack the kid and you say, "Hertz donut."
Mr. Charles. Oh, Mr. Charles is something else.
No, nobody's taking this for advice. Okay, that's not advice given here. It's a joke. Michelle says, funny.
Michelle said meanie.
Right? Like I said, that came from Charles. He's joking. Okay, thanks, Joe. Oh, that was nice. So what's everyone got planned for dinner? Oh, she got it.
Awesome.
What do you have for dinner, Charles?
I'm sorry?
What do you have for dinner?
We had some chicken thighs, which Cindy cooked. Cindy now says she wants to cook dinner on Sundays, so I'll let her do that. And so she put them in before the meeting. We have an afternoon meeting, so after the meeting, then we ate right afterward, and it was really good too.
Oh,
Really,
nice.
really enjoyed it. Tomorrow I'm planning to fix chicken adobo.
Oh,
What is
nice.
that? What is
Chicken adobo?
That's a dish with chicken and potatoes and nice flavorings and everything. And we got actually 3 different recipes for it.
Okay, okay.
So,
Pasta salad for Jenna. Pork chops for Kate.
the chicken adobo is really a Philippine dish.
That's what I was going to say. I thought it was Korean or Filipino. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, everybody. We had an awesome session tonight. And I want to thank all of you for joining us. You are appreciated. And until next week, see you guys later.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Bye,
night.
everyone.